Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. 180!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, Connor, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a one-score game. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with the double-digit deficit.
Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
180. Tonight. 180. What is it?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. No luck finding his receiver that time. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That's one of those areas where a QB took a risk, and he nearly paid for it in the costliest way imaginable. You don't just lob it into the end zone unless you're sure your guy can go up and get it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Jackson keeping it himself. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in a hurry up here. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are able to get this this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Short pass brought in. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
2-1. 180. Right. 180.
Lamar off the play fake. Brought in right side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
You ain't nothing but a dink and dunk hole.
Get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here's Lamar.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on now. That's a pick. If you go 5 wide again, I'm blitzing.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Caught by Flowers. That's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
That's a punt. That is a punt, my guy.
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
That's a punt, bro.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So we jumped too early, and that's going to cost them 5 yards. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's a long right.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate.
Must be nice.
He senses the pressure.
You got Jair Alexander out there.
Takes a player who can close
Crazy.
quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's
You
left
got
of
Jair
this half.
Alexander out there. Crazy.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Hey, hey, go ahead. Right on.
Lamar back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has this to the opposing 35. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He had all the distance.
That is crazy.
Accuracy to send it through. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry.
No, sir.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
No, sir.
Now it's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very...
You can't hurry up more than twice, bro.
12, third and short.
A 13-yard gain brings up third and a yard.
No. Hey, Ozzy, sit on.
Looking to throw on third and one. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third, it's long, extra long.
That's a punt, bro. Did you not read the rules?
It's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Sit on.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're out now, ready to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Left side. It's caught by Rice. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw. Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decide to just move those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment.
Oh, bro. He got the...
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Play action, Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Out of the the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback
Tush push. Tush push.
For a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just sit.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Only 1 frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC
try to make him hold the ball,
in the Super
man.
Bowl.
I gotta
The
try to make him
Ravens
hold the
with it,
ball.
facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
There we go. That's how you make a play right there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh my God. Come on, really?
Off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of the defense to take those shots away.
No, sir. No, sir. What? In the Super? Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's like this, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flame